This is the city I live in. This is disgusting. Anyone who thinks this is permissible should not be in anybody's leadership. This is a baby's picture.
Me and my kids are getting evicted out of our apartment. Let me tell y'all why while I clean up their room. If you've been following me for a while, then you know this is the apartment that we moved in back in 2022 when I moved to Georgia with only $20 in a food stamp card. Since moving into this apartment, the management has changed 3 times and I have renewed my lease twice. First time I renewed my lease was back in October of 2023. At that time, I was really fed up with living in Georgia, but I didn't plan accordingly, so I renewed my lease for only 6 months while I figure out a plan. With going from a 12-month lease to a 6-month lease, my rent went from $12.50 a month to $14.65, which was okay with me. I was completely fine with that. I just felt like they gave me an additional 6 months to figure out a plan. Okay, fast forward to April 2024. My 6-month lease was coming to an end. I had just went through a breakup, so I really wasn't pressed about moving no more. I went to the office and spoke to them about renewing my lease yet once again, but this time I wanted to go back to a full year. Y'all, why these people told me that my rate would remain at $14.65 even if I renewed for a year? So something didn't seem right to me, only because the reason they told me I was paying the extra money each month was because I was on a short-term lease.
Evictions are getting out of control in 2025, and y'all see the room. Like, listen, I know she got kids, I understand, but that is crazy. Shout out to the creator. You know, y'all can check her out on TikTok, but I get it. You got kids, but hey, I don't know. But she cleaned it up really good. So shout out to her. But as the cost of living and everything starts to grow and gets higher, inflation starts to get higher, rent prices start to get higher, people start getting laying off. As all of these things unfold in 2025 under Trump, of course, this is, you know, I'm gonna blame everything on Trump, you know, because this is what's happening under his administration. But you're gonna see a lot of this happening. As a matter of fact, there are many reports over and over again that you're going to see. They're going to say, hey, evictions are going to hit an all-time high very, very soon. That's just what it is. Now, she had plenty of time to really, you know, plan for this. Same thing like the first video. They had plenty of time to plan for that eviction because they don't just evict you after 1 month. You get a couple months at their time. And especially if you're communicating with your landlord, communicating with your leasing center, they give you a well enough advance notice of, hey, this is coming. There's no situation. And if it is happened to you where you got evicted overnight, I don't know. It depends on your state regulations, state laws. However, if you get evicted within 1 month or within a couple weeks, whatever case is, and you haven't violated any of the laws, you can take them to court. But this right here is completely, this is crazy. I don't know if she's getting evicted necessarily because she did say that her rent prices was the same. Maybe she just didn't pay for it. I don't know. I just know this is out of control and rent prices and evictions are skyrocketing. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below.
I just got finished from dealing with my sugar daddy. I had to get my money for my eviction. And one thing I must say is y'all cannot get on this app and judge nobody because we all done did something strange for what we had to get through in life. Okay, y'all cannot sit on this app and judge me at all. Yes, I got my money. Yes, I feel ashamed. Yes, I have some regrets in life, but the show must go on. And I appreciate, you know, what he did for me. It is what it is. He even said he got a surprise for me tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. You know, I feel dirty. I'm about to go in there and take a shower. But you got to do what you got to do.
Listen, y'all put anything on TikTok. She put her entire business all over TikTok. I don't, this is a new low that I don't think I've ever seen since I've been making these videos, guys. This is crazy. She just came on here and just showed how she just got $4,500 from her sugar daddy just to pay for her eviction. Now listen, evictions are getting out of control. The cost of living is getting out of control. You got to do what you got to do. I'm not saying don't handle your business, but what I am saying is, why are you on TikTok recording this? Listen, I gotta go to the comment section again. I gotta read this again because this is crazy. She says, girl, don't be ashamed. Most of us doing that for free. I think doing that for free, I think it's cut off right here. But this is what? Don't be ashamed. Don't get me wrong. Handle your business. Don't post it on social media. That's it. This is like Exia, she shout out to her. She said, y'all share everything. Exactly. This don't need to be on TikTok. Like, come on, y'all. She says, asking for another $10 for a journal. Yeah, she needs to share these stories in the future. This is crazy, y'all. What all did you do? 4,500 I might can do something strange. Hey, listen, she even commented under this and said, I feel you. Times are tough. That got 5,000 likes. Like, come on, y'all. What? I get it. The cost of living is high. I completely understand. But do not post this on social media.
It's another day. It's another eviction. This person lived here for 3 months, paid 1 month's worth of rent, and act so surprised when the sheriff showed up to kick them out. This apartment rents for $1,360. It's super cute. It has been renovated and destroyed by the tenant. Their dog chewed up the carpet.
And the problem is, I can't tell if they're trashing the place or if this is just how they live. Because I get it, you got evicted, but come on, is this how you live on a day-to-day basis? You got holes in the wall. Look at the carpet right there. There's somebody just like picking. I just don't. This is out of control, y'all.
The bedroom, there is dog hair everywhere, and it smells absolutely horrible in here. Of course, they left the bed frame, punched holes all in the wall, destroyed the laundry room. It just goes to show you that some people really do not deserve housing. That is urine from the dog. Guys, if you move into a nice apartment, please pay your rent.
Listen, I wanted to invest in real estate so bad, and I still do want to invest in real estate so bad, but seeing this makes you want to reconsider the entire process. Like, this makes it not even, like, I get it. It's not going to be super expensive to clean up the place. However, who wants to go in and clean up this mess? It's pee on the floor. Who knows if that's from a dog, a cat, a kid? Oh, who knows? Who wants to come in there and do that? Listen, these evictions, I have no words. I'm truly lost for words.
Oh, wow. Oof. Jeez. Wow. Did they take a bite of this trim? Oh my goodness. Wow.
Now, I'm not even gonna watch the rest of that video. This is crazy. I can't. This is messing up my stomach. But listen, shout out to him as a creator. His name is JP. No, his name is Poppy Maintenance. Like, listen, shout out to him. Y'all go check out all the creators in this video. But man, I can't even. How do people even, like, am I disconnected or something? Like, am I different? Am I an outlier? What makes you, and I get it, you got kids, you probably got pets. What? They just said they have fleas in the house. How do you even live like that? God, man, I just don't get it. But y'all let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Y'all make me not even like want to even like dabble in the real estate at all. Yo, this is beyond me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. Listen, there is a report, and I'm gonna show you guys right now. Only 12% of people that are watching my videos hit the subscribe button. 88% of y'all have not subscribed. You watch this long into the video when you have not subscribed. That's crazy. Listen, these evictions are blowing my mind, but I'm not finna call you crazy, but that's crazy to me. But listen, whatever. I'll see you next video though. Make sure you hit that like button though. I'll see y'all. We out. Let's go.